Okay, we're going to try something a little different. I've been writing on a blog for quite a while now, probably close to a year. And I've noticed in a couple of places, people that I know and other blog authors have been doing some video, and we're going to try that. So I hope you enjoy it. Let me just fill you in on what the latest blog post is. This one's about tracking home prices. I got this from a friend and a client, and thanks, Bruce. I appreciate that. And I thought it was just too good to keep a secret. So check out the chart. This was published in a newspaper. It comes from the National Association of Realtors, and it talks about the last 30 years of average home prices. If you look closely, you'll see a few things that I think are interesting. First is the average annual increase at 6%. Now that's 6% over 30 years. Second, you'll see why it feels so bad over the last few years, because starting in 2002, we began to see a steeper climb of median sales prices. In other words, it was going up faster than it used to, so it was better than 6%. And it continued until about 2005, where it began to level off and withdrew, and it's still decreasing through 2008. I'm sure we're still withdrawing nationally, and I expect a little bit of an overcorrection in the '09 numbers, but from there we will see it fall back on that 6% curve that was our history. This curve is exactly like the one I posted in another article. If you click on that, you can see it, where I charted a house purchased in 1995 in Georgia, and it shows we're actually coming out of this now, right now, locally, and seeing an increase in home values returning. In fact, this trend was continued in the second quarter data that was posted after that article was written. So locally is important to remember, because we didn't have the huge increases that we had nationally and that show on the chart above, but so we didn't have the huge decreases either. Real estate is always a local story. I wanted to share this with you because it continues to answer the number one question I get. People ask me every day, how's the market? And I believe what they're really saying is, are we going to be okay? And I want to tell you that we are. Take a look at the data. Check out the Good News Economist. I love their articles. I love what they do. They look at the same data that the news guys do, but they take a different tack on it, and they show you the positive things that are coming out. So take a look at that. The most valuable thing that I can share with you is hope. We're coming out of this, and while there is unemployment to deal with, it's going to be okay. Don't let this get you so discouraged that you fail to see the signs of the recovery that are all around us. The national economy is not nearly as important as your own personal economy. If you're looking for a job, keep looking. Don't give up. Use the time to increase your skills and your knowledge. Save if you can and spend less than you make. It's not a hard formula. If you know someone that's facing foreclosure or needs some help making a change in some way with real estate, call me. I'm trained and experienced and can help. It'll still be tough for a while, but just remember, this too shall pass. It always does. Thanks for listening.